Hey y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts and welcome to Off the Hook. So how is everyone doing tonight? I am doing pretty good. Y'all, Tennessee has gotten freezing again. So we have several people here. We had a treasure raid. So welcome in all my treasure raiders. Miss Angel and Miss Nancy, thank you for the raid. And Miss Kimberly, hello, hello. Welcome in, Rudy. Rudy says 7:59 Central. Now it's 8 o'clock. So welcome in. So let me go over here. What was I getting ready to do? Where was it at? Style. I'm going to take this banner off because maybe, where was the banner? Where was the banner? There it is. Display name. There we go. Looking for the wrong thing. So y'all, yes, it has gotten cold again here. We actually had, I don't know if y'all saw my little short from the other night. They had said we were supposed to have like 1 to 2 inches by, they kept changing the time, but when I posted that video, it was what, like 10 o'clock at night, and we just had a little bit of a dusting. We did end up getting about 2 inches, so I did get a good snow day yesterday, but then today they had the roads cleared off, so I was back at work. But it was cold this morning, y'all. It was single digits. It was super cold. So yes, very, very cold. But anyway, so y'all, tonight we're going to talk about Scrappy projects, stash busters, and one Skein projects again, and I'm going to get started on an infinity scarf. And Kimberly messaged me earlier, and she was like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then I walked into the craft room, and the first thing I saw was this bag. And this is a bag that I bought from Friends of Fiberworks at the Middle Tennessee Fiber Festival 2 years ago, y'all. I know. So not the one from 2024, but the one in 2023. And I bought some bougie yarn. I bought some Rowan. And y'all, I'm pretty sure this is a one weight. I cannot find it on this tag anywhere, but it's very, very thin. But it does have a halo. So I'm going to be holding it with, ooh, my little threader's sneaking out here. Hold on, let me put you back over here before I lose you. This is my little threaders for the needle punch thing. I guess when I grabbed my earbuds, I pulled it down. Okay, so I'm going to be holding it with this yarn that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. This is called Hint of Silk, which is a 4-weight. So I'm going to hold these two together because I've been trying. I've always known that these were going to go together. I just didn't know what it was going to become. So this is, I would consider this to be a one Skein project, even though I'm going to use them holding two together. If you have any 4-weight, you can do this. And what made me think of it was because it was cold today, so I wore my infinity scarf. So let me show you what it looks like. So it just hangs down. It's all infinity. So you can wrap it once, you can pull it down so that it's a little bit looser. Hey, Fiber Floozy, welcome in. So you can leave it loose. What am I stepping on, y'all? Hold on. My phone charger has gotten up underneath my feet. Kimberly is going to the bushes to cross stitch. Woohoo! What are you cross stitching? What is the image? Miss Nancy says, don't forget to hit those thummies up and share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But you can wear this like I've got it here, where it's one tied against your neck, and then this one can hang down like a necklace. You can pull it a little bit looser. Oh, we got a floozy raid. Awesome. Thank you so much. Hey, Lori. Hello, Mom. Or if you make it long enough, you can even flip it over 3 times for nice warmth. Okay. Alrighty, so let me turn my camera. I'm going to show y'all this yarn. Kimberly says she is cross-stitching. It's a Halloween one. It's skulls, potions, spell books, etc. Ooh, fun. Hey, Lucretia. Welcome in. Lucretia Flowers. Floozy Raid. Thank you so much, Raiders. Y'all know what? Let me go over here. And y'all, I made a new video, and I forgot to share it. I'm going to have to go. Ooh, I bet I can do it from... let's see if I can do it from over here. YouTube had this new thing that they sent me an email on where we could do an AI created short. So I created one, and then I was going to download it and do it as a separate video, but I bet I can do it this way right here. My video shorts. It turned out really cute. I just had to go find a song for it. Well, I said I did. Where's it at? Maybe I can't. Where did it go? Maybe not. I'll have to find it, y'all. It was cute. It was just a little like 15-second short. I don't know where it went. It's not on my video. Okay. I'll have to pull it up and see where it's at. Nancy is going to clean off her desk from the members live and continue to work on the basket weave blanket. Awesome! And I may bring up panel later. We're just going to see how it goes. Actually, before I turn the camera, I wanted to show y'all some things that y'all can find on Ravelry, because I meant to do that during the last Stash Buster one Skein projects, and I totally forgot. Oh, this thing is... Hey, Susan, welcome in. I got stuff sliding. Susan saying hi to Miss Jill. That's the Fiber Floozy. Okay, so I meant to do this the last time, so let me go ahead and share screen. Nope, first, let me do this. This is for all of my, this is for my Raider host. This is for Miss Nancy and for Miss Jill. Thank you both for sending all of your peeps over here to hang out with me. Okay, so now let me share screen, and I want to show y'all, we're going to go check out Ravelry. I don't know if y'all knew this, but you can do a search on Ravelry based on yardage. So if you have 100 yards of yarn or whatever, you can filter it based on that. So let me share screen. Ravelry. And I left my Ravelry page up here so that I could show y'all from the very beginning. Okay, so when you log into Ravelry, you're going to get a page that looks very much similar to this right here. And then we're going to go to Advanced Search. That's right here. Okay, now over here to the left where it says Filter Your Search, where it says Jump to a Filter, which I've already done, it's already pulled it up, I guess. But so you click on it, scroll all the way to the down. Now you can choose meterage if you work mostly in meters. I'd usually do yardage. So I'm gonna click on yardage, and then there it is underneath, which shows all the different yards. So if you have 150 yards, you can click on it. It's gonna give you, according to this, over 222,000 different projects that are listed on Ravelry that you can make using just that amount of yards. And then you can also filter it based on yarn weight. So if you have a one weight and you have no idea what to make, you can go over here to Ravelry. You can go down here, click on weight, and then it's going to give you all the different weights of the yarn. You can click on it, and it's going to filter that out and show you projects that you can make, patterns that you can make using that weight of yarn. So, and I think, let's try it. I think you can filter it both. So let's say you've got a worsted. Let's click on Aaron. Click on both of those together, and then let's just say you picked up some of those little mini skeins that you can get from Dollar Tree. And so let's say you've got 2 or 3 of those, and you've got about 300 yards that you can work with. So we're going to click on the 0 to 150 and the 150 to 300, and then that's going to filter it out and look at all these really cute projects that you can make just with that amount of yardage. So I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know if y'all knew that y'all could do that, but I just wanted to let y'all know that that is something that you can do in Ravelry. And then you can also, if you want to filter it down even more, you can filter it down to where you're only getting free patterns if you don't mind purchasing a pattern, which all of the creators, I'm sure, of the patterns would greatly appreciate if y'all would purchase one if it's within your budget. But you can also filter it down to where it's only showing free patterns, or you can do both. So just wanted to share that with y'all because I forgot to do that last time, so get that out of the way so I don't forget it again. Alrighty, so let me stop screen share, and now I'm going to flip the camera and let's get started working on this. Give me just a second here. Oh, first let me turn this camera a little bit. I pushed it back out of the way to take a picture of another project, so it was causing a shadow. So let me do this and switch my camera. No matter how many times I try to not have a goofy look on my face, I always have a goofy look on my face. Okay, let me add my other camera to the stage. Hey! Put myself in the little bubble. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, so this is the yarn I'm going to be working with. This is called Rowan. It's Kid Silk Haze, and it is a silk mohair blend, and y'all, it is so soft. And I looked all over this little label here, and I could not find a weight on the yarn. So let me pull it out here, share with y'all what it is. Oh, it's so soft. Okay. Hey, Chris K, welcome in. Oh, Art with Connie Solo Raid. Hey, that is great. Thank you for coming over. Okay. I figured in one of these little things here, it should have told me, but I could not find one that told me the weight of this yarn. Hand wash. Do not dry clean. Recommended hook size is, no, recommended needle size is a 10, 6 UK, 3 to 8 US, or 3.5 to 5 millimeter. It's giving me like the knitting stuff. It's super tiny. Can y'all see that? Hey, Trish, welcome in. She said, stormy summer day there, so she is cozy inside. Hey, Diane, welcome in. It is cold here. Okay, so it is made with Super Kid mohair. It's 25 grams. It's called Kid Silk Haze. 70% mohair, 30% silk. I'm guessing that this right here, I was gonna say, I guess, no, this is the, I'm guessing this right here, this little tiny one right here, 728-00728 is the color number, is my guess. It is orange is the color. I don't know what the real color name of it is. Chris K said lace weight, maybe. I can't find anything on here that tells me. I might could Google it. But I'm going to guess that it's a number 1. Either a lace or a fingering. So it's either going to be a 1 or a 2. I would say a 1 based on the string, but with the halo, maybe a 2. You know what? Let me just look right quick. Let's go see what old internet says. Rowan Kid Silk. Rowan, whoops. Kid Silk Haze. Let's see. Rowan Kid Silk Haze. That doesn't tell me either. Okay, let's just click on this one. sign up, get free goodies. Well, I'm looking, y'all. It didn't take me straight to where I wanted it to go. Okay, so let's go Kids Silk Haze. Color. Okay, stop popping up with the stuff. It doesn't say. It's just showing me what is on the label, but bigger. Doesn't tell me, y'all. It's a 50-gram ball, 420 meters, 459 yards. So I don't know. Do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry clean in certain solvents. Okay, so I said no dry clean, but it says you can in certain solvents. Lay flat to dry, hand washing cold. Alrighty. Hey, Miss Rachel. Chris said she was guessing based on recommendations for needles, and that's kind of what I was doing too. But even on the website for Rowan, it does not tell me. So I don't know. Okay, well, bummer. Chris K does yard sub work, maybe. Trisha's gonna be lurking while she does some housework. Hey, Miss Aisha, welcome in. Okay, we're just gonna go with it here. I think I'm gonna use a J hook because I am gonna be holding it with this one here, which I know is a 4-weight, but it's a bit on the thinner side. Again, this came from Hobby Lobby. This is Hen of Silk. Rachel says it's pretty, but I don't usually use that thin of a yarn. I don't either, but it was so pretty and it's so buttery soft. And I had already bought this Hen of Silk on clearance from Hobby Lobby. So when I bought this, I knew that I was gonna pair them together. If I can find the end of it. First, some yarn barf here. Okay. This color here is silk pearl. I thought maybe I had some white. Oh, Lavaritza, welcome in. But I didn't see that I had any. I'll probably find it like after. I thought I had them all together, but all I saw was this one here, this pearl haze, which is fine. It'll work. Oh, there's my tail. There's my end. Come here. There we go. Alrighty. So we are going to just chain a bunch. I should take this one off and count it up right quick and see how many I did. And I'm just going to use this right out of the donut here. It may not pull very easily, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... Woo, look at that halo. Floofy, floofy. Jill said she's still here doing her nightly rituals. I understand. I do. Okay, let me take this off right quick and count it up. Okay. Give me a stitch marker here. I started doing this right before the live started, and then I realized it was time to go live because I looked at the clock wrong, and I thought, oh, I got 5 minutes. And then it said like 17 seconds, and I'm like, oh, no, I don't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to count up my spaces, and then that'll tell me how many times 4 I need to do. So there's 1. Okay, that was easy enough. 50. Hey, Karen. She said, hello all again. Okay. Put this back on because it's cold. Okay, so 50 times 4 is 200. So I need to chain 200 to get it this length. If y'all don't want yours to be this long, you don't have to chain nearly that many. You can shorten it down. I just like it because it can be, this length is good for if you want to wear it one time as a necklace or as a, you can wear it loosey-goosey, or like I said, you can put it over another time so you have a lot of warmth right there up near your neck. So it can be fashion and it can be function. Oh, hey, Darcy, welcome in. Alrighty. So what am I going to do? I'm going to hold these two together. And then chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Alrighty. And then I'm hoping that it's going to give me just a tiny bit of orange. I was hoping I'd have more orange and less white, but that's okay. I'm hoping once I get it all worked up, you'll be able to see more of that orange. Chris K says Yarn Sub says that it is a lace weight. And lace weight is, that's a number 1, right? Isn't lace 1? I'm going to pull some of this off, y'all. Look at that fuzzy furriness. I know y'all can't see it, but there's a lot of orange floofiness laying right there. Okay, so now we're just going to chain 200. Probably should. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Come on. There you go. You can see the orange on it. Chris K says yes, it's a 0 to 1. Okay. So I do it this way. Okay, so there's 5. Nancy says, I lied. I'm going to make the tabs for my ephemera storage book and then the blanket. Yes, that'll work. Okay, so we are going to, so I'm going to take this off of here. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can do this. Every time I try to do this on a live, I mess it up. Or okay, so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to go ahead and put my hook in here. Then I'm going to put my hook back in here and continue. Okay, did I say that was 10, y'all? Yes, I did. Okay, so what did I do? I put my hook in here, and then I'm going to finish chaining so that when I get done, I'll be able to just pull it right through, and then it won't be twisted. Because if I'm going to make a big, long chain, I don't want it to be twisted when I'm done. Mom says, those two colors look pretty together. Thank you. So I think this will work. I think. Mom says those look good together. I think so too. Just a little bit of orange and white. No, y'all are shocked, right? No, y'all are surprised that I'm doing something in orange. Okay, so there's 10. Winter. $30. Sorry if y'all are counting and I'm throwing y'all off, but This way I can be like, what number did I say? Whoa. I'm afraid this is going to get tangled up. Angel said, dreamsicle ice cream colors. Yes, it's really turning out pretty. And it's going to be soft. Okay, so there's 50. Now, y'all, I'm going to take my little stitchy marker here, which I already have laid out, and I'm going to put that right there. Because that way, if I lose count, I know that that was 50. Because there's a good chance I will. Gotta make sure I get both of them. And I did not. Hold on. Drop my orange one. Where did you go? Back out one. Add one. Okay. Make sure I did that right one. I did. Tarsia says, when you do it like that, it keeps the chain from turning. Yes, it's supposed to. We're going to see if it works. Because the last time I tried to do this on a live, I got it all messed up. And I ended up just taking it out and just holding it, pulling it all the way flat and flipping it. Now, if I'm sitting on the couch, I can get it right every time. But it's like when I'm trying to do it on a live, I just can't for some reason. Okay, so there's 10, right? Yep. There's 25 more. So what has everybody been doing this week? Sorry, once I get this first chain done, then I'll be able to talk more because I have to think, I have to count. Throwing stuff every which way. Got it. And 50. Okay, so there's 100. My mom says she's been loving on my grandbabies. They're so sweet. Y'all, my grandson the other day, he was cracking me up. Do y'all know what cheddar bunnies are? The little crackers, cheddar bunnies? If you don't, they're kind of like the goldfish crackers. They're just a different brand, and they're called cheddar bunnies. He ate that cheddar bunny in like 5 bites. First, he ate the little cheddar bunny ears. He had to make sure he got both little cheddar bunny ears off. Then he had to turn it and eat the little cheddar bunny paws, and he kept turning it and ate the tail, and he was cracking me up. All right, so we're halfway there. Got 100 of them done. And Angel says she actually crafted this week. Well, woohoo! I've been working on my member project. Some members. I will get an updated photo of that posted this weekend. so y'all can see how mine is coming along. And if any of y'all are doing that along with me, let me know how yours is coming along. So I will have that coming up. Alrighty, so there is 100. So let me just keep on going. Let me get these going real quick here. Let's see here. Making sure I didn't miss anything over there. And Darcia said, be right back. Okie dokie. I should have had this part done, but I didn't. Make sure I didn't just skip you. Okay, get back here. Okay, now let me count back because I skipped. I dropped my orange. Okay, so give me some more yarn there. I'm at 30. I'm at 130. Yeah, I should have done this off camera, but you know that's what happens when you decide what you're doing as you walk in to get the computer turned on. Okay, 30. And 50. Okay, now let me go back here. Miss Angel has a question. Let me get my little stitch marker in here. We're almost done. Angel says, I have a question. Do you record then upload it to YouTube or record it on YouTube then upload it? For my videos, I record them, like my tutorials and stuff. I record either on my phone or on my computer. And then I edit. Most of the time, I edit them and then I upload them to YouTube. I don't record it straight into YouTube. Now, unless it's a live. If it's a live, then sometimes I go straight through YouTube. Sometimes I go through StreamYard. What you see is what you get. But if I'm doing a tutorial, I record it separate, do all my editing, and then I upload it to YouTube. Did that answer your question? Is that what you were? You're so very welcome. So, for anybody that is wanting to do this, if you are way ahead of me, what you're going to do once you get your 200 chain and link it all together, then you're going to work a double crochet in each stitch all the way around. Let me see, y'all. Did I skip that stitch or did I hit it? I got 30. And I'm trying to keep this quiet because I know that those stitch markers hitting this desk probably are aggravating. Let's see, Lori said she has been working hard during the day helping her students file for financial aid, apply for scholarship, track which colleges they've been admitted to, and understanding the cost of each choice. That's awesome. And I bet also very stressful because it's about time, yeah. Because I know a lot of them, at least with my kids, like you had to, were in school, you had to apply before like December, or you start applying in December. And she said, I'm exhausted when I get home, so not a ton of crafting. I understand. So y'all, was that 40? I think so. Okay, that should be 50. Darcia asked above, how do you keep the chain from twisting? Is that what she was asking? Let me see. I thought she was saying when I did it like this, it kept it from twisting. But that's why I went back and I added this little loop here. That's why I've got both of them on there. So hopefully, when I pull it through right here, it won't be twisted. In theory. Okay, where's my little... Lori says, but I did get to surprise a student yesterday. He got into West Point. That's amazing. Congratulations to him. That's awesome. Okay. So ordinarily, and this is why I think I always get myself twisted up, because normally I take it and then I fold it over. So this is kind of backwards from how I normally do it. But so I'm just going to pull it through here. Until I should be ready to go. We'll see. She said that surprise and its emotion is its own kind of exhaustion. Oh, I understand. Yep. Chris says, why don't you crochet to measure instead of to count? Because for this particular pattern, I need it to be in multiples of 4. Yeah, in order for it to work out, because it's going to be, yeah. So I needed it to be. Lori says, okay, off to see if I got this twisted. Yeah. Sometimes I do crochet to measure. Let's see if this is going to be, we're going to say it's going to be long enough. Okay. So now you're just going to work a double crochet in each stitch all the way around. Pull out some yarn here. Chris says, oh, okay. Yep. That is why. Okay, then I'm going to, let's see. How do I want to start this? I'm just going to chain. Decisions. Do I do a stack double? Yeah, I am. So I'm going to chain 1, pull it tight. And go back into this one, work a single, then go into my little side legs. And make another little single on top for stack to double. You can just do a regular double if you want to. That's what I did on this one. Actually, I probably chained on this one. I can't remember. And then work a double crochet in each stitch all the way around. And I am working in my little back bumps, which I just pulled that one really tight. How did I manage to do that? I guess the way I was holding it. Come here, you. Here we go. Let's see. Darcy is okay. That didn't work. My chain is twisted. That's probably what's going to happen with this one, and then I'm going to be sad, and I'm going to have to pull this little floofiness back. Like I said, I really need, like, if I'm not thinking about it, I can do it. But if I sit when I'm on a live, for some reason, I think about it. I guess I should pull my chain around and see if it's twisted. If it's not, we're just going to hope that it's not. Diane says, what am I making? I am making an infinity scarf like the one I have on here. It's just a really long one so that you can wear it like tight around your neck and then have one piece long. It's very thin. It's narrow. It's only about 4 inches wide. But you can also twist it up and go back over your neck again so that it's warm. So you can wear it for warmth or for fashion or for both. I wore this one today for warmth, or for both, for warmth and for fashion. Because it was cold today. Rudy says, does Pam have a favorite cereal? I have several favorites that I like. I like Raisin Bran. I like, and then I also like Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops. I'm sorry, Darcia, that it didn't work. I tried. There are several tutorials out there on how to do it, and I know you have to like remove the hook and put it on first, which is backwards to how I normally, slip stitch to join. And I really don't even know what to look up to tell y'all how it would. I don't know what to look up. Like, would you look up joining a chain without twisting? I don't know. Darcy said, I'm having a hard time working in the back bumps. You don't have to. Just work in the side if you want to. This one I didn't work into the back bumps. I don't think. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did. It's no big deal if you don't want to. I just like the look that it gives, but you don't have to. Just work into you can work into the side if you want. It's slow going for me working in these little back bumps too. It's because I wasn't keeping my chain tension very loose. That's on me. I should know better than to try to chain stuff like this on a live. I should always grab my larger hook to do my chains, but I didn't. I'll learn one day maybe to do that because some of these are very tight. Trying to make sure that I'm getting that little tiny orange. Can y'all see it right there? Trying to make sure that I'm catching both of my yarns here. But once you get these first couple of this first round here done, without twisting up everything, it's fairly easy. I think it's just a little. This is just a little design I made up sitting on the couch watching TV one night. This one that I have on, I've had it made several years, probably 10-ish years maybe. It's Red Heart Super Saver. I don't even remember what color this is. They don't have it anymore. Gosh, I hope this isn't going to be twisted. You know what? Let me just check, y'all. I really don't want to get all the way around and find out that it's twisted. That would suck. Okay. Okey-dokey. My little stitch markers here have it all twisted around. Y'all have a feeling this is going to be a big old twisted mess. It's going to make me sad. Because the problem with frog and floofy fuzzy yarn is it likes to stick on itself and it does not like to frog easily. It's part of the reason I was choosing a easier, or a, not a easier, but a non-detailed stitch. Oh, you stinker. Yeah, mine is totally twisted too, Darcy. Yeah. Dang it. That is totally twisted. Okay. Let me just check it one more time. I'm going to do it this way. I may just have to. I'd rather know now than get all the way around and have it be completely twisted. Which I could make it, was it a Mobius scarf? But I really wasn't going for that. That's where when you work it around, you just keep working around and around and around, and you end up working on one side and then up the other side. And you intentionally put a twist in there. It is, it's twisted. Lori says, yep, if hers is twisted, it's just going to be a design feature, a Mobius. Yep, that may be what I have to do with this one. Jill says, you can eliminate the last stitch or stitches when you get to them. Yes, but it has to be in multiples of 4 in order for this stitch pattern to work. So here's what we're going to do, because I haven't gotten very far. I'm sorry, y'all. That's what I get for trying it again on a live. I should have known better. Okay, back this out before I get too far along. So far, it's frogging relatively easily. Okay. Come on out of there. Come on. There we go. Did I just undo my last chain? Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make sure that that is the right stitch count. Yep, I did my last stitch. Okay. Huh. Susan's back. Welcome back. Chris says, that's why I crochet the first row, then sew together. Yeah, I just don't like sewing them together. I thought I had it down, but I didn't. Okay. I did not. Okay, so let's just see. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I have my stitch count right. Alrighty. Jill says you can also put your stitch holder through the 2 end stitches and not join. Yeah, I could. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it the way I always do it. I'm going to hold it on this hand. I'm going to take my left hand here and just pull my chain, keeping it not twisted. That's what I get for trying something different. I should have known better. I told y'all, I even told y'all I knew better, and I still did it anyway. Twist my chain. And by keeping it holding in my right hand the right way, it should be not twisted, in theory. What? Those are tight little stitches. Goodness gracious alive. Okay. There's my end. Flop it over. Slip stitch. Now it shouldn't be. Whoop. Helps if I grab the right yarn. There we go. And slip stitch. Here it says, take your hook, chain 3, then take the hook off, place the first stitch back on, and then make your chain. Karen, that's what I tried. It didn't work. It did not work, and I had it twisted. That's what I tried to do. Every time I try to do it on a live, I mess it all up. I have got a big old tangled mess. What on earth? There we go. I tried it, and I messed it up again. Always do. Every time I try it. Okay, now that's okay. We're going to try it again. This the way. I'll try it again in the future, I'm sure. One day I'll get it right. Here's a little back bump. Okay, try this again. What you're doing is you're just double crocheting in each stitch. You know what I did actually on this one right here, y'all? You know what I did? I was working, when I did this one, I was working on the chainless foundation. Have y'all ever done a chainless foundation? That's what I did with this one. That's when I made all of these, that's what I was working on. Is getting that perfected. Not really perfected, but getting it to where I could do it easily, because I was making a bunch of pocket shawls. I wasn't doing the pocket shawls 10 years ago, or maybe I was. Let's see. Time flies, y'all. So we're already in 2025. That was 2020. So it's probably, yeah, it was probably at least 7 or 8 years ago. Oh my goodness. Time flies, y'all. Oh my goodness. That's what I did with this one that I have on. I did a double crochet, like chainless foundation. That's what I did. I hate that part. I know. Jill says, I have started doing the chainless foundation. I like the way it looks. Me too. But that is exactly what I did with this one that I have on. Yep. Well, I'm not undoing this again to go back and do a chainless. Nope. After I just did all those 200 chains, nope, I'm not. We're just going to go with it. Thrifty, have I done the Jeopardy question yet? I have not. Is it time? Oh, it is time. Alrighty, y'all. So the category this time is fictional amusement parks. And y'all, if I had a thought about it a little bit longer, I probably would have gotten this one correct. But I read it and then I was like, I couldn't come up with the name of the movie. And so I just took a guess and it was wrong. But if I had thought about it, I probably would have gotten it. So here is our answer. Boop. Again, the category fictional amusement parks. Evil genius Gru wins a very fluffy unicorn for his 3 girls at Super Silly Funland in this animated film. Thank you for the reminder, Miss Rachel. I was trying to keep a watch on the time and I almost missed it. We've got a Despicable Me coming in. And I'm telling you, because of the age of my children, I should have gotten this one like as soon as it popped up, I should have gotten it. But this is one of those where they were movies where they were a little bit older. Oh, it's a big mess I've got there. Oh no. Got another What is Despicable Me. So I don't know that I actually watched this film all the way through. Like I remember them watching it, but I kind of think I bought it like on VHS. And I don't know that I actually, or my mom may have taken them to see this one. Over here. See the chat. Gotta make sure my yarn doesn't get all tangled because this would be a pain in the honey to untangle that yarn. Yes, indeed. Okay, so for this scarf, you just need it to be in a multiple of 4. Again, if you don't want it to be this long, you don't have to do 200. 200 works for me to get it to be a nice length to where I can wear it 3 different ways. So I can pull it down so that it's a little looser like this, which is how I wore it most of the day. But then I was getting a little cold, so I pulled it tighter so that it was more like a turtleneck with the long. Rudy said, which version of Super Mario Brothers on NES did I own? I have no idea. I don't even remember. I don't remember. My sister was more of she was more of the NES age. I was Atari, PlayStation. Yeah, she had an NES. And Nancy said, "What is Despicable Me? Minions, my favorite." Yes, Rudy, I like cereal. We already talked about that, but I do. I like cereal. I like different kinds of cereal. All kinds of cereal, really. I mean, there are some that I don't like, but there are quite a few that I do like. And a lot of times I will have cereal for supper. I get that from my mom. Grape nuts. That is one I don't like. Do not. Chris K said, what is Minions 2? The Return of Gru or Despicable Me? And am I saying his name right? Whoa. Gru. Yeah, I don't like grape nuts. Use your discretion, Miss Nancy, whenever you need to. You have the power. And the okie dokie smoky pokey. Tell you what, let me probably have ads coming in. I'm going to go over here to my little chatty chat. Or not chat, but my group. Yeah, no, that's it. There it is. Alrighty. Those that are in my group, there you go. If y'all wanna come, y'all know what to do. There we go. Since I'm just sitting here double crochet and double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, it's going to take me a minute to get all the way around. If you've already gotten all the way around with yours, let me tell you what you're going to do. When you get back around here, you're going to slip stitch to join. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, skip 2, and then do 2 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 2 double crochet, and then you're going to do that all the way around, slip stitch to join. So if y'all want to go ahead and work ahead of me, that's all you got to do. When you get back around here, that's why you needed it to be in groups of 4, or in a multiple of 4, because you're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then skip 2. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, and then 2 double crochet. Hey Liz, welcome in. And then you're going to do that all the way around. That's it. Welcome in, Miss Liz. How are you doing today? Your snow done found its way down here to my yard. Whoo, it's been cold. But I know that it's not going to last very long because it's supposed to warm up a little bit. But it sure was pretty, and I did enjoy my snow day yesterday. I did. Liz says hey to everybody in the chat. See, this is why when tutorials come in handy dandy, because you know, I could be like, okay, now work a double crochet in each stitch all the way around, and I will meet you back right here. Chris K says, Liz, question time. Yep, you made it just in time for the question. What am I stepping on? Project at my feet. Do, 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 do. Yes, that's the magic of editing. But on a live, you get to see in real time what happens. And I do mess it up. The beauty of, you know. Oh, Liz says resting. Had colonoscopy and endoscopy today. Was not fun. Girl. I know. The prep for the colonoscopy is horrendous. My friend, when I took her, she took me to have mine. I took her to have hers. She had hers like 3 or 4 years ago. Probably, maybe even longer than that. She's probably getting ready to have I think she don't have to get another one for 5 or 10 years. I don't know. But anyway, so I took her, but she had both done at the same time. So yeah. And y'all, we got somebody in the basement. We'll bring her up and put her in the little, she'll be up here with me in a little bubble. Nancy, welcome in.
I'm a little bubble.
Yep, you're a little bubble.
Instead of a little teapot.
Yep. We in the little bubbles.
Envelopes.
But yeah, and I haven't told y'all in a while. It's been a bit. If you are 45 years or older, or if you have something going on, go get your colonoscopy done, y'all. Get everything checked out. My mom said it's supposed to drop to 8 in the morning and it's only 15 now. I know it has been so cold. So
I don't
cold.
want. I don't want to tell you what I am right now.
I know. You probably like 70.
No, 56.
Mm. Well,
Supposed to get down to 40 something in the morning.
but I mean, that's still pretty cold for y'all.
It is.
Liz says,
Look,
yes, girl, they did both of hers at the same time and she has to go again next year. Yeah. But y'all, I mean, I don't know about all insurances, but I'm pretty sure most, if not all, insurances will cover it. It's preventative care. So get your colonoscopy done. Get the plumbing checked out, as my doc said, you know.
let
Or
me.
she said get the oil whatever, you know, you get an oil change for your cars to keep it running smooth. I think I said get the plumbing checked. But either way, y'all get the drip, right? Go get yourself checked out. Early detection, preventative, you know, that's get
I
it
got.
done.
I moved my camera to get in that bubble.
I can make us bigger. I can put us little squares on the side.
It's okay.
But,
Either way.
but yeah, but yeah, my friend had both done at the same time. Called endo and uh colonoscopy.
Endoscopy.
Yeah, she had both done. Um, yeah.
Look, I'm gonna use my little holders already. The cards that I made yesterday.
Yeah.
Following the how we did the painting on Crafty Ladies.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go in my little holder here, so I can have
Yay.
some spots for cards, and they fit side by side nicely. And then I have
Sweet.
these little mini notebooks that I have for giveaway soon.
Hmm.
They can go right in here too, because I have all this stuff that's just laying around my desk. Now they're all gonna be in a special spot. And until I fill it up, I'm not gonna put the labels because I might move things around. So I can look inside and see what I have. But that was fun to make today.
That was cute too. I like how that turned out. Let's see. Liz says, I think they forgot to change the oil. LOL. Yes, ma'am. Girl. So, okay. So if y'all have never had a colonoscopy, um, you get cleaned out, like good and cleaned out, like
Yep.
everything is cleaned out. That burger you had from McDonald's when you were 12 is finally getting cleaned out. That piece of bubble gum that you chewed, they said that's gonna last in your stomach for 7 years or whatever. It's gone. All of it. It's all gone. You are completely clean, y'all.
I never thought of it that way. Maybe I need another colonoscopy to clean myself
It's,
out.
it's all cleaned out. Like a roto rooter. Anywho.
Oh, I got something else I could put in there. Look at that. It's coming in handy already.
Woohoo! I'm gonna let's see here. What time is it? Well, I think we're close enough. I think everybody has answered the question or put their answer in there that was going to. So, all right, y'all. The category fictional amusement parks. Hey, Kelly, welcome. How are ya? So the
Hey,
answer
Miss
was
Kelly.
Evil Genius Gru wins a very fluffy unicorn for his three girls at Super Silly Funland in this animated film. And for those of you that said, let me go back over here. What is Despicable Me? Y'all are correct. Karen said, your pipes are clean. I think of the movie Popeye.
If I let's put it this way, if I didn't answer that question correctly, I don't deserve these. That's one of many I have.
Okay, let's make it. Let's do this right here. There we go. Now we're a little bit bigger, off to the side, but we're not little bubbles anymore. Now we're squares. Cia said, get that old plumbing flushed out like a radiator. Exactly. And it does, y'all. I mean, you cleaned out good. I know it's a little TMI for some of you, but it is what it is. But seriously, yeah, definitely get checked.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm still.
I'm only at 50 now.
I'm.
50 double crochets.
I'm peeling. I'm glue off my fingers. Still. I finished all the tabs.
Yay!
But I still want to add more stuff to the front because it looks plain.
I thought it was pretty. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because while you were doing your live, I got a phone call, so I still had you going because I had you on the TV, but I had you turned down because I was talking, so I was missing parts of what was being said, and then I had to fix some food. So,
Food. Food is always
but I
good.
did like that paper. It was pretty,
Yes.
pretty, pretty.
Yeah, I picked it because it matched the envelopes. So now I'm gonna go out and look for some white envelopes for some future ones.
Check Amazon has a good usually can find a good deal on envelopes. Um, that's where I got my last. Well, I was looking for the poly ones, but
Mhm.
you can get the paper ones in all different colors for like um, you is if you keep searching, you'll find them for a really good deal. My mom says, "Good night, everybody. Bible reading time. Good night, mom."
Good night. What I need to do is go look at the paper that I have
Mm-hmm.
that I want to make another one of these for, and choose the envelopes for that.
Exact. Yeah, color coordinate it.
Yeah, because this time I had the envelopes that I have that I got from a friend. There's a whole bunch of them. I guess I could probably make two more of those, but with the yellow envelopes. I'm sure that those envelopes match other colors, but it's what I had in stock. Since Karen calls it my little craft shop, so it's not stash. It's my shop. What I had in my stock.
Exactly. Shop in your stash.
Hmm.
That's what we do, y'all. Trying to use what we got. I should have found the center of my donut, probably, and did it from a center pull, but this is working. I just have to unravel it a little bit to get it because I'm working from the outside instead of the inside. But I'm pretty sure that I could have done a center pull from the donut, but
You don't have one of these little guys.
do what?
You don't have one of these little guys.
I do somewhere. I do.
I used that when I was doing the tree for the panda bear. The
Mm-hmm.
little skeins of yarn that came with it is packed so tight I couldn't get the center pull out. So I started using from the outside,
Well,
and
see,
I put it.
this probably had a center pull, but you know.
Hmm.
But I didn't find the center, but I didn't really look either. But the outside one was just right there, so it works.
Say, use me, use me.
Yep. And y'all, what I will probably do is tomorrow work up a tutorial for this. Um, so y'all can because there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this tonight here because 200 double crochets is a lot.
Yeah. And Miss
Chris,
Angel says, I'm overloaded with stash.
girl, me too. And Chris K says, "Do you have a teapot?" I do have. Well, I do, and I have a yarn bowl. Um, but I'm a center pull kind of gal. So, but It's okay. I'm just afraid that if I keep pulling this out, that it's going to get tangled up on itself. So I don't want to pull out too much at a time. But it's okay. It'll be all right.
Well, this one, I was doing the center pull until, after a while it gets really, really flimsy.
Yeah, and that I have found that that particular yarn really tangles easily. It gets tangled quickly.
Yeah, so I ended up taking it apart and made it, and the last bit I made it into a ball. So I took it from the outside and just
Hmm.
pulled, wound it up, pulled, wind it up while it was still attached to my work.
Yep, I've done that before.
Because it was taking me longer to untangle it than to wind the ball. I'm like, I'm gonna just wind the ball and not deal with that.
Yep. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get this one done. I'm gonna wear it. It
It's
is gonna be super soft. Can y'all see the colors?
yes.
Let me let me zoom it down. See if it'll focus in on it. So y'all can see how it's looking. Let's see if I can
Oh,
hide
there we
hide
go.
the, hide the light coming in. Hold up.
Oh, it was looking good. It was there we go. Hide the light. There we go.
Block some of the light off of it.
Yeah, because the light washes it out. That's pretty.
Darcia said it's still twisted, so I'll just have to fudge it. Girl, I would too. I would not undo it again. If I had gotten all the way, if I get around here and mine is still twisted, guess what? Whoa. If I get around here and it's still twisted, I'm going to do this little number right here. Untwist.
You gonna
Because you know
fudge it?
what? I'm not, yeah,
Just
I'm going to
fudge
do the
it.
same thing. I'm not gonna undo this again. I'm just gonna, if I get around and it's still twisted, I'm gonna do the same thing, Darcy. It would not be the first time, nor will it be the last time. But yes, ma'am, I understand. And yeah. But I do remember now after I've done all this that this oh I guess I could zoom y'all back out. That this yeah was a foundationless double crochet. But or a chainless foundation. Let's see. Lucretia said, I'm still here. I've been watching from the skybox. Hi, friends that I didn't say hi to earlier. Hey, Dreamy.
Hey,
And you
Miss
know what?
Dreamy.
I haven't played this in a hot minute. This little video right here was from Miss Nancy created it, and she sent it to me and let me snag it. So this is for everybody that's hiding out in the bushes, lurking, crocheting, crafting, and listening. I appreciate each and every one of you, and this is for y'all. So Miss Liz, I hope that everything. I know we were joking around and stuff, but I hope everything is good with your colonoscopy and your endoscope. I hope that they find what they're looking for and that everything is good to go.
Well, the
I
good
know
thing
how.
about either one of those is they find things that you didn't know you had.
Mm-hmm.
Like with me, when they did the endoscopy, they found out why I was having stomach issues. That's the kind of thing that it won't show up on a on a regular test.
Yep, you gotta have the specialized testing done.
That's,
Everybody's welcoming in Miss Dreeny. Miss Dreeny, how are you doing? How is your heart project coming along? She was doing a mosaic heart blanket. It's looking beautiful.
I was on somebody's live. They were showing it. I forget who it was.
I showed it last week, I believe. I think it was last week. Yeah, last week.
Did you show it on your phone?
I shared screen.
Okay, the one I saw was sharing it on their phone. Cause
And
oh, it was Kelly on Monday.
Oh, okay.
She was
Let's
showing
see.
because she was trying to do the share screen and it didn't work, so she shared it on her phone.
Ah, gotcha. And Chris is saying to Lucretia to drop her channel link when they're able. Yes, and we can go ahead and do that. It's close enough to 9:30. If anybody would like to drop your channel link, I believe I'll just look
I
and
can
see what anyone.
fly.
Let me go ahead and hide this right here. Okay, so the word is be thankful, BEE thankful, all one word. And y'all can Mr. Nightbot should drop your channel link. But yes, for those that are wanting to know what to do for this infinity scarf, Lori said, "Not twisted, yippee, yay, woohoo!" I will do a tutorial, but round 2 is 2 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, all the way around. If you want to turn after each round, you can. You don't have to. That is up to you. Then round 3 is another double crochet round. Susan said, how many stitches is your chain? I did 200. It just needs to be in a multiple of 4. So if you don't want yours as long as mine, you can do it shorter. It just needs to be in a multiple of 4. So round 3 is a double crochet round. So you're going to work a double crochet in each double crochet and then work 2 double crochets into your chain 2 space. So then you're going to be back to 200 stitches. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3. Round 4 is another 2 double crochet, chain 2. And 5 is another round of double crochet. 6 is another 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then 7 is double crochet.
So 2-row repeat.
Yeah. Let me switch it over here. So this is what you're gonna get. Just a little grid. Is it focusing? There we go.
That's a pretty yarn.
This is a Red Heart. It's very scratchy, but it's one of their older ones, and I think it has to do with the dye. But it's pretty. I don't remember what it was called, but it was very folly. But yeah, so that's all you're doing is you're doing a round of double crochet. So working a double crochet in your 2, and then work 2 double crochet in the chains, and then you're just going to alternate it until you get it as wide as you want. I'm like going totally off screen. There we go. So here's our first double crochet row. Then 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then this row right here, boop, 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 is all double crochet.
Lori goes, now it's not to see if I hit every stitch and have the right number for the multiples. It's an adventure.
Exactly. They said, sorry I came in late. What are we doing? We're making an infinity scarf, except for y'all know I never plan timeliness right. Chaining 200 and then working 200 double crochets. I should have known better than this. Not going to be something I can finish in a live. So yeah. So I will do a tutorial for it this weekend, y'all, and try to get it up by Sunday. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Lucretia. She says she appreciates it, but she doesn't do content. She's just subby only. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Miss Liz went ahead and dropped her link. So, y'all, if you do want to subscribe to her, go right ahead. She doesn't have any content, but then that way, if she does decide in the future to do content, you will already be there and get notified. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. If you get all the way around and you don't have, this is to Lori and to anybody else that's doing this. If you get all the way around and your stitch count is off and you needed to have a chain 2 and you only got 1 left, you know what? Chain 2, skip that one. It'd be all right. Or, fake it till you make it. It'd be all right.
Mm-hmm. Especially when it's wrapped around so many times around your neck or something. Nobody's going to say, oh, you missed a stitch.
Yeah.
And if they're that close to your neck, they're too close.
Yep. But and also if you get yours done and it's not as wide as you want it to be, you can keep going and make it a little bit wider. If you want it to be skinnier, you can make it skinnier. Your choice.
Shorter, longer.
Mhm. Yep. I was gonna make this one a little bit shorter, but then when I put this one that's on my head, on my neck currently, before the live, because initially I was like, I'm just gonna make this one a little bit shorter. But I like that this one is long enough to where I can put it around one more time and it not be too tight, but it's
Hmm.
just like a perfect warmth, you know? So like
Yeah,
if I was out
it's
and
not
about
choking
and
you.
it's really cold, yeah, it's not super tight, but it's tight enough. So yeah. Most like I said, most of the day I had mine real loose like this, just just kind of hanging like this. But
Just
then,
chillaxing.
yep. But then I tightened it up. What did you say? Where to start? Do what? Um, do what? I'm not understanding the question. So, what do you mean where to start? So you chain 200, form a big old giant ring, or you can do a foundationless double or chainless double crochet foundation row. Um, do y'all want me to show how to do that in the tutorial, or do you want me to do the big long chain like we're doing it here?
Question: if they're having trouble with the chain twisting, can you just crochet it flat and then sew it up?
You can. If you're going to do that, I would suggest um, doing one double crochet to start, chain two, skip two, two double crochet. That way you end with a chain two double crochet. That way when you seam it up, you're seaming up two double crochets together instead of a chain space. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you could absolutely do that. But
I'm just asking you. I
mhm.
usually don't have problems with it twisting on me.
Lori said she wore an infinity scarf all at work all day. It was 40 degrees in my office. Girl, I wore this one all day too. I was freezing for half the morning. I had my jacket still on, and then I was like, I guess I should take my jacket off, but it felt mighty toasty. I was feeling pretty warm, not like hot, but I was feeling comfortable. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I did end up taking my jacket off. I guess I took it off around lunchtime. So I was like, do I want to go out and get something to eat? And it was like 18 degrees. I was like, no, let's go see
You,
what's in
you,
the work
you know,
fridge.
you know
So
what's
I had a hot dog. And I was like, I'm not leaving.
you
Two
know
E's, Miss Liz. BEE.
it's cold here when we turn our AC off around 6 o'clock this afternoon. It was getting chilly inside the
Kimberly
house.
says, I get to choose. I choose to be skinnier. Pam, it didn't work. It's just a genie. Sure, it did. It's an illusion. Your mirror is lying to you.
You're in that carnival from Despicable Me.
Mm-hmm. Yup. You're
It
in the
was
mirror fun house.
the fun house mirrors or whatever they call that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me go over here, y'all. Because I'm not getting any answers. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm going to do, I think it's on this one. I'm gonna do a poll. Let me go find my live.
Oh, you having fun with that pole thing?
I am, it's fun.
It is.
Okay, pause. Okay. Where
I
was
keep
it?
forgetting that
Here.
we have that option. when I'm asking
I just gotta
questions,
remember.
this color or that color, I forget I have that poll option.
I gotta remember how I did it though. Click. There it is. Start a poll. Okay. Let's see here. Lori says the whole north side of our room is windows. One single pane window at that. The heat can't keep up. Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
Okay, so I'm going to create a poll, y'all, and I want y'all to answer me. So, for the tutorial, let's see here. There's Liz's channel. She just dropped her own. Just that, Liz, see if Nightbot's working. Type in BEE, thankful, 2 E's, and see if Mr. Nightbot works. I wasn't paying attention if anybody else dropped it, but see that their angels testing it out. Let's see if he's working. There we go. He's working. Good deal, Mr. Nightbot. Okay.
He's awake.
Ask a question. I gotta click in the right spot. There we go. For the infinity scarf, okay. Round 1. Okay, we're gonna say chain, slip stitch to join, boop, double crochet, chainless, foundation. Okay, and start pull. There we go. Okay, so y'all let me know which one you want me to do in the tutorial. Do you want it to be like we did it here, or we chain 200, slip stitch, and then go? Or do you want me to show, Liz said her phone keeps fixing it. I know, dang autocorrect, you know what we're doing. We know we want it to be one way. Or do you want me to do the double crochet chainless foundation and show that how to do it that way? That is what I did with this one. I completely spaced it. I mean, it was so long ago when I made this one, and I just wasn't thinking when I did the bazillion chains.
I already voted.
So y'all go in there and vote. Let me know which one you want to do, and whatever y'all decide will be what I do. And I really need to get back to doing some tips and tricks and showing how to do those. I think those will be. This one's already broken.
Uh-oh, the Earl's here.
Hey, Earl!
Hey! No, right there.
Hey! 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 Oh, hey! Hey!
How's it going? Darcia says, when you finish the double crochet, then what do we do? Okay, so Darcia, so after you finish round 1 with the double crochets,
right there,
you're going to slip stitch here to join, and then do 2 double crochets. So do a double crochet in each of the first 2 stitches. So double crochet, then you're going to chain 2 and then skip 2, and then do 2 double crochets, then chain 2, skip 2, 2 double crochet, and then you're going to do that all the way around and then slip stitch to join. Lori says I'm going to have to go to soon and get ready for bed. Well, thank you, Miss Lori, for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I know you are looking forward to the weekend. Everybody saying howdy-do to Mr. Earl.
There's base reacts.
He forgot that sometimes Earl's not today.
That's all right.
It's Mr. Beast.
I got an Earl video. Y'all want to see Mr. Earl in action? You go over here. This is for everybody that is here tonight. Oh, Kimberly said the colors are making Gentry and I hungry for shrimp. It is kind of shrimpy. It really is. All right, y'all. This is a thank you for everybody that is watching or catching the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you. So this is for everybody. Woo! Go Earl! Go Earl! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo woo! Thanks, Earl.
It's been 2 years, right?
It's been a long time.
Almost 2 years now.
Yep. You can say, go Earl. It is. It's been a while.
Because
Karen
in
says,
June,
funny. I was going to ask for that.
in June,
Mr. Beast.
we've been here 2 years.
He's totally behind these
You know, Kachobi.
And he was doing that dance there in Okeechobee, wasn't he? I want to
Yeah,
say that was like right after y'all moved.
yeah. That's what, after we moved.
Beast Gaming. Oh, this Mr. Beast challenge.
Oh, he says, I get to finalize the supply order for next year tomorrow, then clean out the storage room to make space for it all. Woohoo! That sound well, okay, so finalizing the supply order sounds fun because I love office supplies.
Oh, me too. I used to
Cleaning
order
out the
supplies.
storage room to make space for them all, not so much. But yeah.
I used when I worked for an engineering company, I used to do all the office supply orders. I used to like to organize it in the closet and everything.
I needed to do an office supply. They came in and told me they were out of Post-its. We're out of. I mean, we had some, but they needed the bigger ones. So.
I have some here. You want some?
Well, I had some in my desk. I'm like, hey, do you need? But I need to order some, but I just didn't. I'll do that Monday. I gotta remember.
I have the little notepads now with a pen. Look. You can make them pretty.
Chris K says we need an updated dance from Earl. Somewhere I have another dance. That's not the only time he danced. He used to dance every time I would get like a super chat or a super sticker. He would dance.
Yeah.
If I was on live with Nancy, Earl would dance. People were even like giving money just to get Earl to dance. It was funny. Yep. So I'll have to go back because I have more dances.
This little Post-it pad.
Oh, yeah, I like the lined ones. I have a lined one over there, actually. I have a, do I have a Post-it? Or is it a junior pad? I can't remember.
I was going to say, I have a video for this one, but no, this was done on a private live.
Ooh.
On a private craft live.
Dancer for money. Oh, different kind of private. My bad. You said a private video.
Mm. Yeah, it was a craft night. Maybe on one of my paper Wednesdays I'll make some. What I'll do on the paper Wednesdays, make them for left-handers.
See, I think that would be a great idea. That one like we were talking about on yours the other day. I think that would be a fantastic idea to show how to do it for a lefty because because there are a lot of lefties out there that would be super handy dandy for them to have.
Yes.
I am not a lefty, but I can say that I think that would be. I think there are enough lefties out there that would really appreciate that. Whoop.
My thing is I'm what almost 56, and everything that I've done or bought is made for right-handed. I've gotten used to right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one here, where this one doesn't have a pad, but the pad's over here on the right side. I can flip this completely, where instead of opening to the right, it opens like this to the left.
Yeah, I think that would be fantastic. And Miss Susan, yes, I am working in the round. Nancy was asking if I could do it not in the round, but you can. Just on row 2, instead of starting with 2 double crochets, you're going to want to start with 1 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double, chain 2, 2 double. That way, and then you'll end with a double crochet. That way, when you sew it up, it'll be the 2 double crochets together. Liz said she's a lefty but crochets with her right.
Same here. I'm a lefty and I crochet with my right. Because when my grandma taught me, that was the only way that what I was 13, so that's 40 something years ago. They didn't have any YouTube videos for left-handed people, and not many books for left-handed people. And we didn't think about sitting in front of each other to mimic.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, and
I
it's
just
harder. I know they say to do that, but it's also harder because when you're looking at somebody's hands, you're looking at it from the opposite way instead of from like a bird's eye. You know what I mean?
you know what I had Jay do? Stand behind me. Because what I did for him, I actually I switched it to my left hand. It was hard. Just doing a chain, I was able to do it for him,
Mm-hmm. Let me
but that
see.
was
Do I have
hard. When you
And Chris has a question. Chris K, are you talking about the grid notebooks? Are you talking about the graph notebooks? Because if so, you can buy a spiral bound graph notebook at Walmart. They used to be $2. I don't know if they still are, but if that's what you're asking, with the grids, you can buy them at and then you can also buy one that's bound, kind of like the composition notebooks. You can also get one like that at Walmart. But yeah, I got my spiral graph notebooks at Walmart. Mm-mm-mm. But that's what I did.
Keep it on low, Mom.
Susan said, but you could put it together after you do the double crochet stitches. Okay, yeah. So you mean, yeah, you could, and you could do your doubles. If I do the foundation or the chainless foundation, that's what I'll do because it'll just be long, and then you'll attach it. But yeah, you could absolutely do that. Mm-hmm. You could also just like, yeah, double crochet, and then when you get to the end, do the last. You could do like the last one. Yeah, that would work. Let me go over here and look at my poll here. Click on it. Okay, so right now we are at 75% chainless foundation and 1 for the chain to slip stitch to join. So right now the double crochet chainless foundation is winning. Miss Liz says, what yarn am I using? I am using Hint of Silk from Yarn Bee that I got on clearance. This is super duper soft. This is a 4-weight. Color of this is Silk Pearl. This is a bamboo silk blend. And this other one that I'm using is this Fuzzy Super Softiness. And this is Rowan. And I bought this at a fiber festival 2 years ago in March of 2023, because that's when the fiber festival is every year, is in March. And it's called Kid Silk Haze, and it is a mohair silk blend, 75% mohair, 30% silk. We decided that it is a lace weight, so it is a 0 or a light 1 or whatever. So it's, yeah.
You got some fancy yarn.
It is. This is my fancy yarn, and I only bought 2 skeins of it, but I was like, I had to buy something. And then last year, for 2024, I bought mini skeins, the little mini hanks. But not as many had them. Like, my plan was to buy a mini hank from everybody, and then a lot of them didn't have the mini hanks. But I'm gonna buy some more mini hanks this year probably. It's coming up. It's next month. Oh my goodness, it's already almost March. What?
Yes, it is.
Liz says, no, we need more yarn. We do need more yarn. But I'm almost around, y'all. Almost.
I finished one row while I'm live. I started another row. I'm doing like two rows a day, or 3, depending on how long I work on it, because it gets tiring.
Well, that's why I have like the blankets that I do are usually like, it's not something that I work on only because, they do take a while. So yes, Miss Susan, add another E. BEE, thankful. Um, but so it's a project that I work on a little bit, and then I have smaller projects that I work along in between them. So, but yeah. But I
I
do like making blankets. They're fun.
I switch between craft supply. I mean craft whatchamacallits. If I'm not
Different
crocheting and
types.
painting or building miniatures or making stuff with paper or
I
whatever
do that
pops in my head.
too, somewhat. I do that too, somewhat. Um, I don't do as many different ones as you, but I do a few. Come on. Ooh, guess I need both of
I
them.
had fun remaking excuse me, remaking the hydrangea flowers to make those cards.
Mm-hmm.
When I first made them, I mean like, and what I did so I wouldn't see if you know where I was cutting them, I turned it upside down, so they were mysteries. And
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was surprised that they actually came out pretty cool. That, because I didn't measure or anything to see. Okay, the card base is this big, so I need to paint at least up to this line or something. I just painted and then hope for the best.
And Lori says, "Yippee! Right stitch count. I can go to bed now. I had no business starting a new project, but I had fun. Yay! Woohoo! But I'm glad your stitch count worked. Yay!" And I mean, they're comfy and they're cute and like this
It's not so.
tuning
It's not
thing
super
is
super
just
huge,
solid and
especially.
it needed a little something something. So I had to, this was laying here this morning, so I threw it on. I'm sorry, what were you saying, Miss Nancy?
No problem. I said it, and it's even though it's long rose, it's only what you said 4 inches wide,
Yeah, it's very yeah.
so it's not a super long project.
hmm I mean, and if you like, if Nancy, if you wanted to make one, you wouldn't have to do it as you wouldn't even have to do it as wide. You could do it even skinnier, and then because you may not need one. And I just did, 4 inches. Just it's like neck neck wiseness
Mm-hmm.
is the width of my neck. Y'all know what I mean. Oh, he says, "Good night, everyone. Good night, all. Have a great Good Friday and a great weekend. You too. And if it is cold where you are, stay warm and toasty." I know it is because you said it was 40 degrees in your classroom. So yes, stay warm. Stay warm and toasty. All right, y'all. We got about 10 more minutes before we're gonna head out. Like I said, I will get a tutorial up for this. Hopefully it will be this weekend. I'll get you even if it's a short tutorial, I will get it out so y'all can finish up this project.
Woohoo!
Rudy, my mom went to bed quite a while ago. Remember, only drop your link one time, please, during the live. And Susan was thanking Liz. Yes, thank you, Liz, for all your moderating help tonight. I appreciate that. Dropping links and helping people in the chat. Thank you very much. Y'all be sure to go check out Miss Liz. If y'all want to learn how to do, where'd my needle punch go? If y'all want to learn how to do needle punch, Liz has got some great videos. She did hers with yarn. I did mine with embroidery floss. Go check it out. She's made some super cute rugs for Easter. Super duper cute. So y'all go check them out. She shows you how you can do your own pattern and everything. So you don't have to like go spend a whole lot of money buying patterns and stuff. You can just make up your own. She shows you how super easy it is to do. So y'all go check her out. That's Miss Liz Crochet and More. And there's Miss Jill's link. Miss Miss Fiber Floozy. Go check out her channel as well. Yeah, y'all, I still got 50 more stitches, double crochets to go. I'm definitely not going to get around to finish this one up. So I will, after this live ends, I will go back and put in the description box how to do this, so y'all can also check it out there if you're catching it. But I will have a tutorial out. That'll be my first thing that I do tomorrow. Is I'll get that. I'll get in here and get to recording and get that done.
If it's not too cold in your house.
I'll get it.
You're gonna stay under your blanket. He's like, it's too warm in here.
Yeah, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. So,
Well, I'll be up early tomorrow. On my way to see the cataract doctor tomorrow.
oh yeah.
For the
Good night,
consultation.
Jill. Good night, everybody that's heading out. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. We'll be here for about roughly 10 more minutes. Like I said, I know I'm not going to get around here. If you are crocheting along with me, once you get it back around, slip stitch to join your double crochet round. Round 2 is going to be 2 double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, all the way around. And then in the round 3, you're going to double crochet in each and every stitch. So you'll work a double crochet in your 2 double crochets, and then 2 double crochets into that chain 2, all the way back around. So at the end of that round, you will have 200 double crochet. And then you just repeat those 2 rows, and then you will end with a double crochet row.
I'm looking around to see if there's a yarn for me to take on the road to work on that.
You could take, yeah, that, and to work on to make you a infinity scarf.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be a nice one skein project, depending on how big your skein is, obviously, but because
Not
it's
one of
not
those,
a very
none of those 50-gram ones. Those
you might need
ones.
a couple more of those little Dollar Tree ones, but yeah. Chris Cat says, "Yay, Nancy, still subscribed, woohoo!" And Liz just subscribed to Fiber Floozy. Awesome. Yeah, y'all be sure to check out each other's channels, make new yarny friends and crafty friends.
I thought that was dirty. I'm like, oh no, it was just a shadow.
So y'all, I've been looking for somebody to make me some custom goat milk soap, because I've been looking for goat milk soap, which there are several people here locally that make it. So I was asking my mom, because she buys it from one lady, and so I was asking her, and then my son reminded me that lady, a guy he works with, his wife also makes it, and so he messaged him while we were sitting there talking, and he's like, she has a YouTube channel too. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'll go check it out. Yeah. She has a huge YouTube channel compared to mine. Like, major. So he texted me today. He's like, yeah, she doesn't make soap to sell anymore. She just is an influencer. I'm like, that's super cool. But he did get me some soap samples.
What does she do with the soap she makes on her videos?
She gives it away apparently, because he said he had me a bunch of soap samples. He's like,
okay.
So I'm like, yay!
Woohoo!
So y'all go check out. Let me go. I want to make sure I give y'all let me pull up her channel here. So y'all go check out her stuff. She talks about soap and other DIY bath and body stuff.
That was another craft I wanted to try, but then I started looking into it. You have to buy this, you have to buy that, you have to buy the fragrance, you have to buy.
So y'all, I went down the rabbit hole. You can ask Kimberly. Because every time we texted or messaged the other day, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm looking at more soap. like hours I spent looking at soap. I started looking at soap bases for like, because I don't have goats, so like I can't like start from scratch with the goat milk. But you know, you can buy a goat milk base, like they already got the whole base done with the goat milk.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't have time for all this. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah. So let me share y'all her YouTube channel so y'all can go check it out if you want to learn all about soap. Because I know what I'm going to be doing tonight, or like this weekend, like while I'm crafting and stuff. I'm going to be watching her videos on soap because they're like super cool. But her name is Ellen, and her channel is called Ellen Ruth Soaps. Paste. There it is. So y'all can go check her out. But I have used her soap because my kiddo, they had some at their house, and she made this peppermint. It smells so good, and it was like white and red and all swirly.
Oh,
Like
I see what you mean about the numbers.
Yeah. So it was like I pulled it up expecting, you know, like 4,000, 5,000, 10,000. I pulled it up, I was like, holy smokes, man. But yeah, but there's another lady that I'm gonna reach out to. The reason I was gonna potentially ask Ellen first is because she doesn't do the same. I haven't seen her at the same craft shows that I do. Whereas the other lady I do. So I didn't want her to feel like I was competing with her by selling her product. You know what I'm saying? But I also want like a specific thing, and I only want to sell like, I'm only gonna have like 1 cent probably. So I wouldn't be competing against her, you know. And then I would also be advertising for her by putting like her card in the little gift baskets and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna reach out to her. I had thought about reaching out to this place down in Florida where I had bought some at before, when I was down visiting my cousin. But I would rather have somebody local, just because, you know, I want to help out a local crafter.
True.
And it'd be easier for me to like meet up with them and that kind of thing. So, and like I said, there are several people around here that make it. So you're welcome. Sharon, you're so very welcome. So I would like to, and then also, if nobody locally wants to do it, Cynthia, Joyful Creations, her friend makes soap, so I might can reach out to her as well. But I have an idea of what I'm wanting, and you know, and it may not go over well, so I maybe that I only need to buy like 2 or 3 dozen bars of soap, and then that'll be that. But I'm hoping that what I have in mind is something that I could keep stocked on my Etsy store.
Yeah.
Susan said, how many rows do you need to do this for? So I did a total of 7 rounds. I did here, let me switch off here.
I'm getting up at 6.
Okay, so I did, this is like a terrible one here. Okay, so I did 4 of the double crochet rounds. Let me open it up here so y'all can see. So I've got the so here a double crochet, and then this one here with the openings is where you're doing the 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet.
I'll be right back.
Double crochet. Okay. So I did 7 rounds total, starting and ending with a double crochet round. And it might be easier if I show it to you on my other camera. There we go. So here's where we're at now, or here's where I'm at. I'm still on this first double crochet row. And then, my zoom. And then here you do 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then you skip these 2, and then 2 double crochet, and you do that all the way around, and you'll end with a chain 2, and then you'll slip stitch to join. And then on the next round, I do have it upside down. I thought so. Then round 3 is just a double crochet round. So you're working a double crochet on top of the double and then 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space all the way around. Hey, Angela. And then you just repeat these 2 rows. So let's see, I did.
I have
2 repeat. And
I
then
have
you
this
end with
puzzle yarn, but I don't think this would be enough. Let me
what is
wait.
it?
A puzzle yarn?
Oh, it's not a full skein.
No. But
Well, if you don't do it as long,
let me see. I'm gonna weigh it.
that's what you're doing. So you do 7 rounds total. But like I said, this is where's my little
Okay.
so this is about 4 inches wide.
It's 3 ounces. I have more yarn. I just saw that one there and I said, oh, it's pretty, but
So it's not quite well. It depends on like if I stretch it out like to what the height that should the stitches should be is 4 inches, but it's gonna compact down. But that's yeah. And if y'all missed the beginning of the live, go back and check out the beginning because I did show how you can do a search in Ravelry for projects based on the amount of yarn that you have. So if you're looking for like if you have some yarn and you only have a certain amount of it, maybe you only have one skein that's 300 yards or one skein and it's 200 yards or whatever, go look on Ravelry. You can do a search to find projects based on the amount of yardage used. So,
and you can also search Ravelry for the brand and color of the yarn too, like
yes,
I did
you
with
can.
this one. Like I did with this one. I wasn't expecting it to be the same color. I just used I wrote mandala ombre. And she used the same exact color.
Cool. Yeah, Ravelry it's got some really nifty little filters.
I can keep warm tomorrow with this.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
I like that. That's pretty. All right, y'all. Well, there's my 2 hours. So let me go ahead and.
I did 2 more rows.
Let me turn this camera off. Boop.
And Miss Liz is reminding everyone to hit that thumbs up and subscribe.
Thank
you.
Take me down from there. Flip my camera. Hey, everybody. So this is what I was talking about when I say pull it up tight. Let me show you how it works. Okay. So it's just big, long. This is what we're making. It's not twisted. It don't matter if it does twist. You can just pull it over your head. So you can wear it pulled up tight. You can pull it down so that it's looser. But because it is so long, so it just kind of hangs down kind of like a necklace-ish. But if it's really cold, by making it that long, you can double it up one more time. That way it keeps you nice and warm and toasty. And then when you go in somewhere and you want to keep it on, because that's what I did. I kept it on all day. So then I just flipped it back down. And then I wore it. And like I said, most of the day I had it pulled loose like this. Just kind of like a cowl neck. But once I took my jacket off, I got a little chilly. So I did tighten it up. So this is how I normally wear it, but yeah. So let me make us even here. All right, Nancy, show us what you got.
I was working on this one.
That's turning out really pretty.
So I have about this much of that was a 10-ounce skein from the ice cream scoop. This is the lemon meringue. So it's about that long. I think I'm gonna make it square or make it a little bit longer. We'll see how much this one takes me to. If I want it to be longer, then I have two more skeins, so I can make it longer if I need it.
Yeah.
It's using the basket weave. I don't know if I'm trying to see which way it shows it. There you go.
I really like that stitch. It is a yarn eater, but it creates such a squishy fabric, y'all. If you've never done the basket weave, give it a try. It looks harder than it is.
Yes, I all those stitches that I learned last year, I thought they were harder than they were.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a
Yeah, because
matter of
some of
getting
them will
someone
look very, yes.
to sit you down and say, "This is how you do it. It's easy." I don't know. It just seems like am I wearing this right? I've never worn anything like this
That's how
before.
I like to wear my scarf. That's how I wear my triangle scarves because I don't like wearing them the other way. That's how I wear them. I pull them up and I pull the sides down and Chris is agreeing, saying that you might have enough puzzle yarn to make that because you can make it a little bit shorter because you're short. So she said you can make it shorter, and then
I
you can
can
make it
try it.
skinnier.
If it's too small, then I just frog it and do something else. But this is one skein, but it's not big enough to use as an actual shawl.
Mm-hmm.
So
But see,
you
I
have
like
to.
how using it like that. Darcy is asking you if you've just used one skein so far on that blanket.
Yes, one skein because it's a 10 ounce.
Just one of
Let's
the
see.
big ones. The big. It's a number 3 weight, right?
Yes, it's
Aren't you
3 weight.
using the? Huh?
Let
Yeah.
me, let me see. Okay, is that the stick? Okay, hold on. Let me pull out the full skein so you can see it. I'm gonna turn off my camera for a second so you don't see me reaching.
Okay. It didn't turn it off, by the way.
I haven't said it done it
Oh, okay.
right there. Okay, because it's on the top shelf. And,
Oh, I gotcha. I thought you were reaching underneath. You were
no,
just getting your grabber. I
yeah, I was
gotcha.
getting my little stick, and,
Pretty.
and, and it's not and it's not my jalapeno on a stick either. There we go. Because my too tall boy just went to bed. He
Ah, I
usually
gotcha.
takes it down for me. But if I have a skein. Oh, I lied. I have 3 more skeins.
Ooh. Well, you can make 2.
Here we go. Okay. Big giant ice cream scoop.
The big scoop.
Oh.
I think the ones I have are just the regular. They're not the big scoops, but
Hey, I thought I had 2. There's actually 3 in here. Look, 3.
woohoo!
And I have this one in here too. It's a Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel. Color. I got this one on those clearance sales. Color is Plum Crazy.
Those that ice cream yarn is a really good weight for baby blankets. Chris K said you can make a scarf with one of them.
With the
You'd have
ice
more
cream?
than you'd have more than enough to make it with ice cream. Yeah.
I have plenty. No, I can't put it back up. I have to wait for Jay to put it back up. It's easy to bring it down, but not put back up.
Yeah, because you can drag it with the little stick.
I got these baskets at Dollar General last year on clearance. They only had
Those are
2.
nice baskets. I think I bought a couple of those as well. There's no telling where they're
I,
at.
I wish they had more. They only had 2.
Actually, I don't think I got the home sweet home, and I got a smaller basket. Is what I got.
Mine says home sweet home. The other one says stuff. So
And Darcia said, "Where did you get them? The ice cream yarns."
I got them from Carrie the Yarny Elephant. When she was doing you know, where she picks people's names or something. I forget what it was for a giveaway, and then
Yeah, like shopper stash.
you were able to shop her stash. I didn't pick the ice cream yarn. She just grabbed those to fill the box up after I picked the other ones.
Let's see. Susan is asking me a question. What yarn am I using? And is it 3 or 4? Okay, so I'm using Rowan. It's some bougie yarn. It is very thin. That I bought at a fiber festival. We decided that it's a lace weight, so it's either classified as a 0 or a 1. There's nothing on this label. But I'm using this. It's called Kid Silk Haze by Rowan. It is a 70 mohair, 30% silk blend, and I'm pairing it with Hint of Silk that I picked up on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and this is a bamboo silk blend. It's 85 bamboo, 15 silk, very soft. Why is my color not coming in? Okay, but anyway, this one is a 4-weight, but it's a lighter 4-weight. So I would say the 2 of these together is just a straight up 4. Darcia said I gave up on it, kept twisting. I'm sorry, Darcia. Maybe it'll be easier when I do the well, let me go see first before I say that. Let me go see what the
poll
ended up saying.
When you first named your yarn, I thought you said roving. I'm like, how are you gonna crochet with roving?
Okay, so we are at 69% chainless foundation, 31% chain and slip stitch. So we're gonna go with the double crochet chainless foundation. So I'm
I get to learn something new.
So I will do that and show you how to do that, and maybe that'll be easier. But Darcia, what you can do is, and I'll let y'all know this too. You can chain 190, or you can chain. Well, still chain the 200 and then double crochet back. That's going to give you 199, and then you can just do the last stitch as a chainless double crochet foundation to join. So if you don't want to do the whole thing as that way, you can still do it, and then slip stitch to join, and then you still don't have a chain. Like, you don't have to worry about working it in the round. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to get out of here. And like I said, I will work up a tutorial. I'll get work started on it tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have it posted by Sunday because I'll have to do some editing. But yeah, so I'll get that. That's my project for the weekend. Where's my little notebook? So, remember when we had my little notebook here a few weeks ago, or I guess back at the beginning of January. So there's one more thing that I can mark off of my list, and that is a cowl using the bougie yarn, which this is the bougie yarn. What did I do with my little thingy?
What size hook did you use in yours?
Instead of, I used a J. I'm using a J hook. I'm using a 6 millimeter.
Okay.
So that's what I'm using for mine, because it is a 4-weight.
I'm getting my supplies ready for tomorrow.
So that's what I'm using a J. So yeah. Alrighty, y'all. Let me go here to my
on the road again.
And I guess what I might could do, I might could do a 2-fold. I might could do like a short little tutorial on how to do the chainless foundation separate, and then also use it in the tutorial. So that way, if you want to jump ahead, you already know how this is going to turn out and you want to get started on it. I could do a quick how to do the double crochet chainless double crochet foundation row. I can show you how to do that first. That way you can get going on it. All right. That is not where I needed to be. This is where I needed to be. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah. Where's my little? There it is. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Appreciate y'all so much. Remember, be creative, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.
Bye.